Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Strange Pair, because Soyun Pertador was already taken.
Ooh, yeah. And you know what? You may say that, but you're not a loser, baby. I'm not gonna kill you.
I mean, I feel like that song could just be like a running theme playing through this game, though.
It could be, for sure. Yeah, I remember when I first learned that what he actually says in that part is just Spanish for I'm a loser.
I remember that too, because you told me like 2 months ago.
Uh-huh.
Because I mean, for those who don't know, we're talking about Beck's song Loser.
Yeah.
And he says Soy un perdedor, which means I am a loser in Spanish. I always thought it was sore from head to toe. And if you listen to the song, you'll probably understand why, because out of context, I just sound like a crazy person.
Honestly, like, when you said that, I was like, yeah, I can hear that. And I don't even know what I thought the lyric was, but I definitely
didn't know it was Spanish.
No, yeah, no. I probably thought it was a myriad number of things before I ever considered that. So, oh yeah. So, Jessee here has decided for his next boss fight, he's going to go and retry the Tower Knight while we're back on the Dragon Bridge. You have plenty of time.
I know, but there's guys at the end. I'm like, I'm going to let it take another pass.
Oh, yeah.
Just because that has not worked well for me in the past.
I'm glad you remembered that there's guys at the end.
I could see them, like, from here.
Just get ready to stab them.
Yeah.
Get real stabby. Look at you! One-shotting these boys.
Oh, yeah. Right before we started this episode, I took a look at the souls I had. Like, I had, like...
12, 13,
12, yeah, 12,000 souls or so, and I popped a couple of my consumable, like, soul-granting items, and, upgraded dexterity. Mm-hmm. So now we're at, like, 17 dexterity instead of 13 that we were at. So, definitely better.
And
it doesn't...
just in general, you've upgraded your spear since you've been here. Ooh, it even chunks these guys down pretty well. Oh, was that a shield that he just like
that just
frisbee tossed
flung off of him? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I really think that you're going to be able to get the Tower Knight this run, which is going to be weird because then it's my turn. Ooh.
Nice.
There you go. Drop something good. That's good.
They're dropping healing right now. Oh yeah, that was the other thing I spent some souls on is some small heals.
Weak heals, yeah. I would de-equip a bunch of like the stuff you have in your hotbar right now and equip those bigger heals perhaps. Like you're not going to need the pine resin or that. Like buffs are alright against him, but like overall it's really just slap his ankles, then slap his head and like... As far as I'm aware, he's weak to, like, bludgeoning weapons, but it doesn't really change that much.
Doesn't do enough to make it, like, stop using your spear and, like, switch to the mace.
Especially with how
because I was trying to use the mace before.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to need any of that. There are no, like, poison or anything. Oh, yeah, some spice would be good.
Yeah, because then I can,
especially in this fight, because, like, if you're fighting him down the floor, you can just run up the stairs and, like,
get to where he can't hit me.
Especially once you kill all the
all the ads. Yeah.
Besides that, I don't think there's anything else really worth equipping.
Oh, yeah. Also, if you're sharp-eyed, you might have noticed that even though I killed the boss, I am in soul form, and that's because AJ told me about the fact that, like, if you die in soul form in a world, or in, what is it, just human form?
Yeah, if you're in human form and you die in one of the worlds, you then turn that world 1 point more towards Dark World tendency. And that will make the world a little bit more difficult. So I was telling him, like, I know that you probably want to go at him with full health, but it's probably better if you if you just go and fall off a cliff in the hub world, because that doesn't affect any tendency at all. It's a trick that everybody uses when they want to play multiplayer, because you need to be a soul to be summoned. Or if they're just trying to, like, they're just thinking, like, you know what, I'm going to go to this world, but I don't want to die there and make it worse, so I'm just going to take the bullet right now. This is especially nice, though, because...
I love the fact that I'm one-shotting these guys.
No more hitting them twice for them to fall down and just, like, become new obstacles.
I can see why you were always kind of pushing, like, hey, I know you wanted the whole, like, shield and spear combo, but two-handing's really good. And it's like...
really is.
Yeah.
And you know, I'll run a shield myself, but, like, there's a time and a place.
That's fair.
For two-handing, for one-handing, and for using a shield in situations. Like, the skeletons that you were fighting in the Shrine of Storms, I always love running a shield because it's very easy to just lock onto them, block, strafe around them, and backstab them. Like, easy as pie. But, like, there's some other areas where it's like, shield ain't gonna do you too much good, especially against this big guy. I'm pretty sure you can't block him, or if you can, like, it just eats all your stamina anyway. I'd eat one of those small heals just to get you topped off. Alright, so another tip I'll give you right now for that shield bash when he slams it on the ground. If you're, like, behind him, you're less likely to get hit by it because the AoE is, like, in front of him.
It, like, blasts out in front of him.
It still can hit you, so if you're behind him, you only need to move a little bit. There you go. So... yeah, it's alright. It's the weak one anyway. Go away. Perfect.
So I think my biggest problem when I was fighting him before... I didn't think that was going to catch me.
That looked a little... Yeah, that was close for sure. Woo. Yeah, good idea.
I know it's like... At least somewhat, like, terminology used in this game is like, I wasn't respecting him enough. Like, I was going in trying to get too many hits like that. It's like, I went in, got my hit, like, got... Yep, see, that was a bad move because I missed and I hit him again. So it's like, I'm not, like... I'm too determined to be like, no, I have to get all this in when I can. It's like, I've got all the time in the world.
Yeah, you do. I mean, I am always really greedy, and I always go for those extra hits, but I understand their movesets more, and I know when is and isn't a good time to go for those. You, however, are still learning and trying to get the timing right, and the timing of the enemies and your own iframes for your dodge rolls and stuff, so just keep it slow.
This is already, like...
Oh, he's gonna fall, so... Yep.
Oh.
Okay. You already have him quarter health down, so hit him. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That upgrade was amazing.
Wow.
And you did it.
You are kidding me.
Leveling up your dexterity and leveling up your weapon does wonders, my friend.
I cannot believe how easily I just beat that guy.
Just smoked him.
Like, the way he chunked down, I'm like, okay, where's the next phase? Like, it's like, no, that was entirely too easy this time. Like, I'm waiting for something to happen still.
You're waiting to go to Archstone
my
and,
soul...
like, two of them come down and fight you at once?
Like, it told me my soul is restored, and so it's not like the idle one where I'm like, no, this isn't right. Like, it's like, no, I know this happened correctly.
Yeah.
I know I beat him, and I'm still just like, no.
Yep.
No.
So, you did it.
Wow.
That's why when you were like, because we were talking kind of in between recordings and stuff, and I'm like, I'm going to help you out a little bit. I'm going to tell you where I think you should go next. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, I think you should go fight the Tower Knight again. And he's like, oh, God. But, like, I knew because of the upgrades you've made and stuff that you were going to be strong enough. And so now, you can't go any further.
Only those who have slain an archdemon may pass beyond this point.
Yes. So to continue on in Boletaria, you have to go and kill the final boss of one of the other worlds.
Oh.
It doesn't matter which one, but you need to kill one of them if you want to continue down the path in Boletaria.
Weird.
So Boletaria is now...
Like, locked out for further
Yes.
progression.
Yes. Though, I do wonder... Teleport to the gates of Boletaria really quick.
Are you going to have me fight the Red-Eye Knight?
No.
Well, because I was thinking I might want to do that, because that's something else we were talking about, is he has a chance to drop another Winged Spear, because he was saying that I might want to undo my upgrades on the Winged Spear to...
Make it a sharp weapon, which...
To scale more off the dexterity that I just added on.
Exactly. Okay, go to the path on the left there.
Wow, these guys both were dropping me heals.
Yeah, that's nice.
So it's still...
Yeah, I was worried about that because of the times where you died where you're alive here. I think you need pure white tendency here to...
I mean, point is I can't get in right now, but...
Yeah, that's okay.
Is what's down there, like, particularly good?
I mean, there's just more stuff. There's those items and, like, fights and stuff down there. Just like, it's just a small little side area. But I was just wondering if it was available to you now, just to give you an idea of, like, what these events can, like, be like. Okay, so now you've beaten that. What do you want to do from here? Do you want to go into another world and try your luck? Or are we going to jump into me doing that now?
Honestly, like, the amount of time it will probably take you, I think I have enough time to go take a swing at the Red-Eye Knight, and then, like, we'll
Cut to me.
Change over to your character, and you'll make your run at the Tower Knight.
Sounds good. Okay, so you're going to go up the left path.
Oop.
You're going to go up that tower, which means you're going to have to fight through all the dudes in there that have fire swords like this guy. Which will be a bit of a joke, because you have the spear. Just be careful. Because they can, like...
Stagger.
They
and,
can
like,
stun lock you to death.
pile on, yeah.
Doing this, though, real good. Man, yeah, you are getting a lot of drops.
Ooh. No. He's just like... Man, I Wild Wested him.
You did.
Like, he dropped in, did all the, like, it's the sword arm guy who does all the crazy swings and everything. Mm-hmm. And he just picks up a wrench and hits him. I just made that up. Just, like, one-shot him.
Either that or essentially the Indiana Jones thing, where the guy swings his sword around and does all the crazy, and he just pulls out the gun and shoots him.
That's probably the more, like... obvious one.
Do you know the story behind that?
Yeah, you had told me before.
Okay.
But, I mean, there's people here who might not have.
Yeah. So in that scene, when, you know, like, the guy is doing all the crazy sword stuff, and then Indy just shoots him, they actually had this big choreographed fight where they were gonna, like, sword fight and, like, do all this crazy stuff, and, like, they had planned it forever, and the extra... who was, like, the guy he was fighting, did a ton of training for, like, months to learn all the moves and things. And then I think it was, like, that Harrison Ford had, like, an upset stomach that day, and they went to go shoot it, and he was just like, I feel like garbage, I just want to go back to my trailer. So he just improvised pulling out his gun and shooting the guy. And they just went with it. Because they thought it was funny. But I feel really bad for that dude that learned all the, like, sword fighting and stuff and, like, all the choreography.
Right.
To then just be like, he actually just shoots you and you don't get to look cool at all.
Yeah.
The whole joke is that you look like an idiot. And it's like, awesome! Cool! I'm super happy to be part of this film.
Yeah.
I want to see if they ever did... a version, like, where they actually shot the stuff. Ooh. Jedi Knight boy.
Nope. Didn't have time.
You're lucky right there, honestly.
Oh. Ooh. No! Oh, it was so close.
And then he healed on you.
Oh.
That's so sad. Oh yeah, you had souls on you.
Yeah. I should go back and get those.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably. Do we want to keep this in? Also, actually, take a look at how little damage they're doing to you.
Oh, I noticed. Like,
even the Red Eye Knight wasn't hitting you nearly as hard as, say, if you tried to do this before.
right.
Because not only do you have better armor right now, every level, no matter what you put it in, increases your overall defense a little bit.
Oh, wow.
So just leveling in general will make you stronger.
Yeah.
In the sense that you'll be able to take more hits.
That's actually really good to know, because I did not notice that.
Every level increases your, like, physical damage reduction, but not, like, any elemental or, like, blights, like poison and stuff, I don't think.
Like, that was vitality when I was looking at it. That increases your resistances.
Yes. Bleed and all that. Oh, you got a shield. Which is just a
barrel lid?
Yeah, just a little one of these barrels in this room.
Yeah.
You just stuck a handle on it and just like, yep, I'm going to block with this.
Man, all those particle effects that come off me when I'm in soul form, I'm always like, oh, that guy dropped something, and I just didn't notice. And then I go back, and it's like, nope, it was just one of the sparkles came off close to the camera, so it just looked like an item on their corpse. It's like, I gotta stop falling for that.
I'm not going to lie. Just hit those, by the way. Don't walk around them. You're making me nervous walking so close to the edge because I'm like, man, if you die and lose those souls, like, it's not like it's like 10,000 is a lot to you right now, but in the grand scheme of things,
Right, later game, that's not going to be that much.
Yeah.
But right now, it's like, you don't want to lose that.
Mm-hmm. You two-shot that guy. That's great.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I love about these games is, like, you feel so weak and powerless at the beginning, and then eventually you get to just become this, like, really, like, incredible, unstoppable force, and it feels really good to get to that point. To just walk back through the early levels just for the fun of it and be like, yeah, you guys suck, and, like, they're all hitting you, and you're just like, this means nothing to me.
Yeah. I have devoured more demon souls than battles you've fought.
Exactly.
It's like, yeah, you kind of get intense the further you go.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really hoping my souls are going to be, like, right here. Come on.
They're
all the way past
practically
them.
on top of him.
Oh, yeah. He's, like, on them.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Okay, what's your, like, equip weight right now? Okay, it's very close.
Yeah, I'm, like, right on the cusp. And I don't have any other gear on me anyway. Unless you were going to say to use a shield with it.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe slap a shield on. And it's really scary, though.
I mean, that's an option.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't... Yeah, I put away everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Let's give this a shot. Really just try and, like, keep your guard up and use your dodge rolls to try and just pick up your souls and then attempt to kill him. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, I'm going to try to bait him out over here.
And then just run past him.
Nope.
But you see how good the shield is against that charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're for sure going to get the kill. I believe you. That, for sure, should have been a backstab. Get him. Oh.
Didn't mean to do the shove, but it worked. Because I think he would have blocked it.
He deserved that because of when
he
he
healed on top of me.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get the spear off him, but it was worth a shot. Is this, like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm... How much time?
Go for it. Go for it.
We could always start an episode with you and then... But now I've got my souls back, and I'm like, oh, now I'm going to wander into the unknown.
No. You got this. Because it's locked.
Alright, everybody. So now we're going to jump over to AJ's run on the Tower Knight. So we'll see you in a minute.
See you then. Alright, and we're back. And it's on me to go and kill the Tower Knight now. One thing that I did off screen for my character was I went and got myself a spell. I got Enchant Weapon. So it's basic. I can just buff my weapon with magical damage.
Yeah. It's a spell that does the same as like pine resin and all that stuff. It's just it buffs for magic damage.
Mm-hmm. And it just costs a little bit of mana. I think I have enough mana to cast it maybe 3 times? 2 for sure. Maybe 3.
I still remember when I was like, oh yeah, I can perform this miracle, and it's like, it costs 33 every time I cast it, and I had like 96 total mana, and it was just like, sorry, you're like 3 short.
Night, gentlemen. I got some good hits on me, too.
Yeah, I was about to say, they all, like, staggered their hit, where it was just like, bam, 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 bam. Yeah. But you did the kind of, like, cool guy, like there's, like, a little dribble of blood, like, coming out of the corner of your mouth, and you, like, wipe it away, and you're like, alright, my turn.
Mm-hmm. And then just one swing, kill 3 of them, and the last guy's just standing there like, oh, no. Ma'am, I'm really sorry. If you remember, they're the ones that hit you. I actually missed my shot.
Yeah. It may have not seemed that way at the time, but that was intentional.
And, yeah. Alright. And then heal up. And then let's see if I can parry this guy. Just because I want to. Nope, I missed it. I'm dead.
I love that you can... I think it was that one that you did it to last time, where you parried him with your bare hand. Mm-hmm. It's like you literally just slapped his sword out of the way and went, no.
Yep.
It's intense.
I'm wondering, because I got this club, this big old club, I'm wondering if the, like, you know, fact that it's a blunt weapon is going to really matter that much. I don't think so.
With how slow it was swinging when you were using it before, like, I mean, you'd do better with it than I would, but it just makes me nervous. Like, if I was trying to use that, I'd be like, no, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Hey, fat official, you suck.
Oh, I forgot he's there.
Yeah, he commands all the crossbowmen.
Yeah.
He's not in the fight at all, though, which is the best part, because he's just like, gentlemen, go and kill them. I'm gonna just hang out here. Good luck.
I'm feeling kind of peckish, so I'm going to go, like, get a snack. But you guys got this.
You guys want anything, by the way?
Yeah. He just comes back with, like, Dunkin' Donuts for everybody, and everybody's just dead.
Dead on the floor. Tower Knight 2, and he's just like, what?
It's just a giant, like, oversized cup of coffee being dragged on a wagon. It's just for the Tower Knight. He's like, what am I gonna do with this now?
I bought the... Oh, man.
I had to special order this for him.
And then later, like, you see the fat official again, and he's like, I hate you for everything you've done. Why did I roll? What? I didn't hit the dodge button. I just rolled.
Like,
it didn't amount to much, but
approach the edge too closely, and like, does like momentum like cause a roll when you go off an edge?
Again, look at that. What am I doing something wrong? I don't know. Huh. I mean, again, it's not really like, you know, a problem. It's not screwing me over. Okay.
I just noticed, do you play this game with a claw grip?
Yeah.
I had not noticed until I was looking at you when you're like, why do I keep rolling?
Yeah. I use my thumb for a circle, and then when I do that, I use my my right pointer to to move my camera.
I mean, it makes sense because I know you're a big Monster Hunter like fan, and like when it was only on the DS, like it was kind of like a necessary requirement to play games like that.
Yeah.
But like, oh, you're taking the time to throw it on there, man.
And it's over. Night night, big boy.
The fact that the time that I killed him, it went equally well makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah,
like,
no.
I didn't do it as fast, I'm sure, because like I was dodging in and out of his like AoE slams and all that stuff a lot more. But like, if if we just went from me fighting the Tower Knight before to you being like, I'll just show you how to do it, and I watched that, I'd have probably cried a little. That'd have been a little bit of like a...
oh, are you... That's all I had to do? Come on.
That probably would have like been a little bit of a spirit breaker.
Yeah, honestly. I'm going to go check and see if I open that door.
Oh, right. You're going to see if your world tendency is
I don't think it is.
high enough.
I don't think it is, but I'm going to check just in case.
See, like, that emblem doesn't look like it changes to me at all.
It did, for certain. Yeah, even I... Did I die in my living form here once?
I don't feel like you did.
I can't remember. Okay, but that was me catching up to Jessee, and then on the next episode, Jesse's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, not here, because I can't progress any further here, so I'm going to have to figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of a little back and forth. I might just go there to the second world, to the Digger King, and
the diggy hole man. Yeah, and go see what that's all about, because you can you can continue through here and you can continue through here.
So wait, I have to slay it said I have to slay an archdemon before I can progress, right?
Yes.
Which means I have to finish out another world, right?
Completely, yeah.
So even if I beat the second boss in here, you said there's typically 3 in a world?
Yeah, there are 3 bosses to these worlds, and there's 4 bosses to this world.
Gotcha.
And you can't even get to the 3rd boss of this world until you beat one of these big boys.
Wow.
Yep. But you can do these in any order, and whatever one you complete first will then just unlock that. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I got some thinking to do, but we'll get it figured out for next time. And sorry if this ran a little short, but I don't really want to jump cut again back to me to play for like 5 minutes, probably less. So we'll make it up somehow.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time. Stay strange.
Stay a pair.